Take a quick look at the Hangar and Simpit, the overview. This is a 7x14 trailer, and come inside here. Let's go ahead and go widescreen. So as we come in, this is our workstation right here. We got overhead storage as well. Look back to the door here. We have quite a few weather boards. This mean basically all pilot edge coverage there, so you can get a good idea of what's going on for weather there. We have temperature and time coming across here. This is the weather board. So in addition to doing my flying, I also enjoy doing dispatch on air. So I have the 6 different airports that I like to service to do the dispatch. Up top we have the New York sectional, and then down below where the these airports are, that is the Los Angeles sectional. We have the local Nantucket airport right here. We have a air conditioning, heater, and a fan. Going down the photo wall there, starts off with my first solo. Then when I got my Part 107, the highest airport in North America, Leadville, when I flew there, and then when I got my seaplane rating in the de Havilland Beaver, and then some photos I took of some friends' planes. This is the sim right here. It is on a 4x8 platform that's on wheels, that is on blocks right now, all free castering, so I can roll it around, raise it up, and take the blocks off, and then move it around if I need to. This is the cowl flap right here. I can raise and lower that to let fresh air in, or to recirculate air for heat. Over here is the engine room. I've got the pipe plumbing to add extra cold air, so I just roll that right here. It blows the cold air into, gives me AC in here, and adds extra cool air to the computer. Going down, I used upholstery tacks to simulate rivets, and a plastic just to kind of give it a little bit of a look. I call it a Zephyr 58 because that's a Cessna, Piper, and a Baron. So this is the avionics bay. In the back you have your USBs, your power, you have a butt kicker, power tool, power supply, battery backup. The orange is for the air or the heat, and the floor as well. I've got a fake floor, so like a little bit of a gap here, and that's where that air is coming from, with the fan up front. And it also allows me to run cables underneath and not be out of the actual overall structure. Have a list of all my USB ports, where everything is labeled, matching up with all those USBs in the back, and then as well as the motherboard, what's all plugged in on the motherboard to help identify anything. I have a fiber optic wire right here that covers up the light on the butt kicker, and that allows that light to then be seen on top of the yoke, so I can tell if it's on or off, since I have that there and I'm able to see that. So coming down, I have a fold-up chair that I can set right here and have the door open, so if I'm letting someone else fly, it allows me to help them out, since it's a one seat. So I've basically tailored it after the Piper Comanche, but made it universal for other planes. So starting on the door here, we have our airworthiness certificate, just a pocket, and then I have a flashlight down here to give you a quick overview of the side ceiling. So to get inside here, we'll shut some windows and doors to make it quiet down here. Close the windows and close the door. The light comes on automatically with motion, so that stays on. Keyboards here, mouse, and the volume is on that table there. Going across here, Starting down the bottom, we have our dual headset. We have the speed controller for the fan. We have the dual mags for anytime you fly a twin, but right now I have them set for the fuel valves. So center is off, that's on, and then right is wingtip. Say wingtip there. Carb heat. We have a primer. We have fuel pump, Garmin 500, GTN 750, and we'll go ahead and turn everything on here. Going across, we have the G5s. We have the one of two air. We have that one, and we have over here allows me to direct the airflow for myself. V speeds for VA, and flaps and stench gear for the Comanche. I call that the support screen. It's a touch screen, so you can sit there and do the switches as well here, as well as that. So going down, avionics, throttle prop mix. This is for air. This is air, heat, and defrost. Touchscreen tablet, so you can sit there and do anything you want with that. This is a checklist for takeoff and landings. Just little checkbox and whatnot, and then you turn it to landing, and it goes down to those and turns them all off. We have a 430 or a KBL 90. I can use the dual knobs and that, and put the KBL 90 screen on there and utilize that just like a KBL 90, 430. So it gives me 3 different GPS options here. We have Garmin Pilot tied in to the sim as well.
System test okay.
Down below we have the parking brake, keychain for the Comanche. Between having these and having these to be able to be assigned, I can have various different things assigned using X's and O's, and I can switch these out by the different planes. I just keep them in the folders of whatever the plane is, and then I can just sit there and put that in there, and that's how that works. I have a microphone down here that I can use to talk to ATC, or I mostly use it just as a second microphone for talking to crew on the say intentions. Overhead we have the trim wheel that does the trim for the Comanche. Overhead speaker that we just heard the announcement come over. So instead of the speakers that I have here and here, which is the main sound with all the ATC going through the headset, I also have sound going through, some of the sound going through that speaker there. Flat bar for the Comanche. And let's see, what else do we have? You can obviously change the lighting. So at night you can do red or you can do green. And then I have gels that go over those. So if I do want to use a red gel and fly at night, I can sit there and make that screen look like it blends in better with the overall. So that's a quick overview of the sim. I was very happy how my choice of using this color and the same material headliner blends really well with the Comanche being the same. And I believe that is a good look as an overall view of the flight sim.